The last traditional level.
Okay.
We're gonna be here for a little bit, though.
Wait, Sakia built this fucking mansion? Or castle? Alright.
Yeah. You know, when time is just a human construct, you can do a lot of things in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you're able to freeze time, imagine that you can kind of just do whatever. I do understand you're wanting to just see what's up the scaled wall, because that is... They even replicated that, Jesus Christ. I love it.
Yeah, when you're playing this stage, go up the stairs first, do not walk to the left. Because that engages the next room, and once you go from one room to another, you can't go back. And this is
duly noted.
And this is the only way to get a stock of 1-ups and energy crystals.
It's also obviously a call out or a homage to the hidden staircase at the beginning of Symphony of the Night with challenging Dracula's Richter. Although you probably know that.
I think most games have that, actually.
Not really. Well, okay, some do. It's rare-ish. I think Castlevania 4 might have had something like that before you fight Dracula with Simon, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. There she am.
That's a fucking Silent Hill design if I've ever seen one.
Yep, that's a Silent Hill monster, alright.
Mostly the fucking wings. Jesus, the way there's actually detailed, like, dry blood in the wings, good lord.
It's the texture work, really.
Yeah.
The way they look like they would be dry and coarse.
Yeah, it's really like this borderline sandpaper look.
Exactly, yeah. And there's also her giant all-consuming eyes that put most anime eye memes to shame.
See, I was gonna mention that, but I figured the wings were actually doing it for me more, but yeah.
There's also that locket she's wearing that makes her look like the guy from the PS2 Castlevania game.
Oh, Christ, you remember that?
I played that game, you have it on PS3.
I know, and I'm probably due to replay Lament of Innocence at some point in time, because I did play that when I was much younger. Thank you, Gamefly.
That's one of the 3D ones.
Yep.
Boy, people just have a hatred for them all, don't they?
To be fair, there's not a great track record for the 3D games. I will say Curse of Darkness is ironically probably the best one, but it's also unfortunately the most rare one for the longest time. Like,
really?
We're talking $50 for a PS2 copy for like a decade, yes. Emulation, my dude. Hell yeah.
I don't know, I've seen worse. You go to a game store nowadays, you will see BT3 for 120 bucks.
I will admit, there were copies of Xenosaga Episode 3 for like 80 bucks, and I got lucky, found for 50 once. But not the case, but I got it. Price on the bike.
I miss Bookmans. You could go into Bookmans sometimes and find a game that anywhere else would be like 80 to 100 bucks and find it for like 25 because the person running a bookstore doesn't know the actual value of their items.
I love that. So what exactly is Ramilia's endgame right now? Is she just trying to have fun with Reimu again?
I'm not gonna tell you because they actually say what it is in the ending credits, and it needs to be seen to be believed.
Oh, goody.
But, it's unconventional. I'll put it like that.
Considering the things I've seen from her in these games we've done for the channel, honestly, I would not be shocked.
To say nothing of the time that she released the blood mist just so she could walk outside during the daylight hours, and it was turning people insane.
See, I was thinking more silly shit, like applying liquid nitrogen to her skin so she could walk outside and be like, huh, I feel a little bit cool.
Yeah, that was... God,
that was cute.
I want another Scarlet Curiosity game.
Honestly, yeah, same.
Man, that game was... Though I know it's not in the same realm as any of the other stuff we've done, but how long is long enough to redo a Touhou game?
Jesus Christ.
It has been 6 years.
I don't want to fathom that thought. That's been 6 years already since we touched the first Touhou game for the channel.
Dude, you blink and 4 months pass.
Yeah, practically.
What was the longest...
Okay, actually getting to this boss fight. I forgot this is a boss here.
You see, that's what I was talking about. When you're not able to skip through the dialogue, these things last like 5 minutes at a stretch.
Yep. Well, that was fun.
Hold your horses.
Second form?
Yes and no.
Are we going to form up and form a Zoid?
We're not doing that either.
Oh, boss rush. Okay, fun, I think.
This seems like a weird place to do that. Normally you would do this in the last stage, but sure.
This became a gauntlet all of a sudden, and I'm not sure how to feel about this, but I guess this could be fun, question mark? Oh god, she spawned right on top of you.
I don't think it works that way.
Okay, thank god.
They also restock your candles and healing items. Also,
and she's dead.
Also, because it's boss rush, they tone down the health they have significantly.
I would imagine they would, but I guess since there's no progression system really with the gameplay, maybe that is for the best.
It's because they have to fight like 5 bosses in a row.
Round 3 with her. Jeez, okay. Wait, is it round 3 with Sakya?
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to seeing Sakya and Black Thigh highs, but on the other hand, geez, this is becoming a little overbearing.
Unbearable.
Just a bit much.
This game does have does offer you a couple of mercies at least, as you'll see in the next minute or so.
Yeah, I'm noticing the HD version seems to have helped you out with giving you some more shit. Oh, okay, we are doing the Rondo of Blood thing now.
Yep. Yeah, and in
that
this...
they're teleporting, sir.
Yes, but also what I mean by mercy is that if you die during any phase of the final boss, you restart from the same phase instead of restarting the boss.
Oh, thank God. They actually thought about that one. Cool. But how often would you really be partaking in that, Reimu?
At least 3 times.
Well, there is still a sister.
4 times. Oh yeah, also that...
Okay, kids, we all had our fun. Time to go home. Time to put Time to put Remilia back to sleep for a little bit. And hope that a volcano doesn't erupt and a giant rock falls on top of Reimu's house.
You're a couple of games off, but I like the spirit.
Forward thinking.
Well, you know, at the very least, we're really showing off that production value that didn't exist in the original by playing a song that didn't exist in the original.
Yeah.
Really get it.
I do like this.
Really putting your anime history to good use. You gotta play the opening song during the final boss.
Unfortunately, it also does kind of spell that, yeah, this is probably the actual final boss of the game. So, unfortunate.
Yes, technically.
I do like this level. This is really nice to look at.
Yeah, it's a really nice background. This is also what I meant by an anticlimax. You know about a certain form of Vermilia that does exist, but it doesn't exist in this game. We are going to be on this unchanging screen for 8 minutes. Get comfortable.
Oh my god, I was wondering about the remaining runtime. Like, it can't possibly be actually 26 minutes remaining of this. And I guess 8 minutes of it is going to be on this. Well, I guess I'll open us up on a funny thing. So, speaking of making poking fun of Konami, because they don't do anything with their IPs ever, I want to say there was also a Touhou fan game made for Metal Gear? I've been trying to find it. It's either Metal Gear or Siphon Filter. I can never figure out which, but it's somewhere.
That sounds interesting. Let's have a look.
I got some on my watch later. I'm gonna pull that up. So did this really just boil down to, again, that Remilia was just bored, so this just happened?
Yes and no. There's a thing you're gonna see in a minute. What is
This is, in fact, a picture.
names of the... What the hell is this?
Got it. It's something called Touhou. I got this thing called Touhou Splinter Cell Code R. Here, I'm gonna go. I've had it sitting in my watch later for years now. I just never really had the time or the brain power to sit down and look at it. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm pretty sure I sent this to you before, though.
So since you weren't paying attention, and neither was I, Remilia said she found a magazine that was talking about how there's buried treasure somewhere around here, and she can only get to the buried treasure by building a castle.
Okay.
And when she was and what she meant by turning the world upside down was she meant she was going to crash the global economy by getting all the buried treasure.
Okay, alright, you know what, fuck it, I'll take that. You know, if I thought we were going to go deeper into Castlevania, now that's the point where we decide to 180 go back into Touhou. I like it. That's very funny.
I'll buy countries and continents with the treasure that I get, with the buried treasure I find from the Red Castle. And Rainbow was like, you know Red Castle is the name of a mountain, right?
Oops.
It's not a real castle.
I do like the idea of crashing the world's gold economy. Frankly, I feel like that's something that's needed to happen for centuries now.
Yes.
That's just me.
Oh, wait, are they just getting to the part about it being...
I think so. It's very unfortunate, however, that we did go from the crisp Castlevania artwork to this fairly benign Touhou ending that we've probably gotten used to with these past fan games.
Well, the thing is, this is trying to be done in the style of the actual ending scenes from all the Touhou games. They do look sort of like this, where it's like where it's like a single image that gets hovered on for 2 or 3 minutes while you read the character's dialogue at the end of the drinking party they have in every single game.
I could also see you're starting to fast forward a little bit with the text.
At some point, I think I zoned out, because I want to say this is auto-scrolling. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, I was,
Nope.
You see what...
Come on, people, let's gotta move on. Please and thank you.
You see what I mean about the voice acting. I could have been done with this in, like, a minute and a half.
Yup, I can see. So, do they actually find this treasure?
No, it's just Remilia being stupid because she saw something in a book.
So it's literally a type of ending where the true treasure was the friends we made along the way.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, we did a good game out of it, so fair. Also, I just noticed Cherno being laid down on the floor over there, and I'm getting a very good kick out of this. Probably the best thing to come out of it, I think. Also, seeing Suika just downing alcohol is pretty funny, too.
And Mei-Ling in the background, drunken, practicing her Bruce Lee style.
I must say, Reimu, with all this hair down, does not look like her whatsoever. Like, it took me a while to register, oh, that's Reimu over there on the right side.
The only identifying factor is her ribbon.
That's literally it. It's just like, who the fuck is this Touhou character I'm not familiar with? Oh, that's probably Reimu. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, that's a jump, isn't it?
Just wait until we get to the actual epilogue scene.
Oh boy.
Because this isn't the only one.
Really censored Kuroso, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Japan.
You know what? Sure, why not? That gives this game some sort of flavor, at least.
Unfortunately, it does break into monotony what we've been dealing with, yeah. That's depressing.
It really tells you how long this goes on for, that at like the 2-minute mark I told you everything that happened, and I still don't think we've gotten all of it yet. Like 6 minutes later.
Jesus, yeah. Yep. Should we just start doing our outro here, or should we hold off on this for a little bit longer?
No, there's still another 20 minutes.
Okay, how else can we fill out in our 20 minutes? Alright, let me see if I can pull out the old book of filling out time for content purposes. What do we got?
It's not what you think it is. There's actually stuff to do.
Oh, okay, thank God.
There's actually real content.
Good, because I didn't know how longer I could go with that joke anyway.
You really think a game like this has 20 minutes worth of gallery content?
No, but I had no idea what I was in for either, so, you know, good play.
We're still here.
Yep.
I know this isn't a thing you do, but I have to imagine that anyone else would be like, we're just gonna play this at 4 times speed.
Or just skip ahead. That too. They really be like that.
Man, this... having to listen to all the actors talking takes on a completely different experience when you have to do this twice. When you have to record it the first time and then record it again with you.
Are my eyes just too adjusted to that darkened screen, or is this super bright?
No, it absolutely is.
Jesus.
This is like...
that's something.
This is like added brightness in post. There's no way it was actually this bright to begin with.
I imagine it wouldn't be daybreak, otherwise Remilia would not be having a fun time right now.
No. Thanks, Benj. Just Benj. For the translation, you did a good...
B-men.
You did a good job. And our bug testers are Korean? Alright, cool.
Thank you for playing. Well, thank you, I guess, for coming to a playable console.
Thank you for making the game actually widely available.